first of all, superb film, powerfully dramatic. I actually shed a few tears, so I was very impressed. So the thing that I thought was very well done from Amy was the level of medical realism and the dialogue between you and Jimmy going back and forth, because we believe that you guys are doctors and you guys are researching and doing your best to diagnose and treat these patients. So for the both of you, talk about that process. How do you get to the point where you were so fluid in delivering that?
Go on, Jimmy, you start.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, preparation is just so essential for any role, and often it's your responsibility, as it should be. Um, with this production in this movie, we had Julia Fisher-Farman, the screenwriter, the close personal family friend to Audrey Evans, Dan Danjo, all the chop, and so it was there for us. It was provided. She had sheets after sheets. She knew what she was doing. This was, I'm pretty sure, her first full movie, and she came as if she's been doing it for 30 years. And it all was spawned from her love of Audrey Evans and the story that of Audrey's life. So yeah, it's personal, but Julia Fisher-Farman showed up. Also, her dad's a doctor and could answer all the questions. It was such like a homegrown
Yeah,
love
it's like we were
atmosphere.
completely embraced by the CHOP community, faculty. So we got to sit down and talk to pediatric oncologists who had, that were the authoritative figures now, but like back in the day when they were 20 something, they were working under Audrey and Dan. And we got to interview and talk and meet and chat with those people. And we got shown around CHOP as it is now and go into the lab and watch and watch the research and learn about the legacy that these two individuals created. And we also went to Ronald McDonald House and met the community there and learned about the heritage there. And so the pre-production and Amy, our director, was really immersed in that authenticity as well. So we really got embraced by the Chop family, the Ronald McDonald family, and all the way down to telling us idiosyncratic stories about like something Dan or Audrey did, back in the day, and just surmounting all of that stuff.
The scenes with you and Mia, the actress that played Mia, the young girl, I thought were extremely moving and done in a very realistic way. We don't see that Amy's trying to squeeze your eyeballs for tears because she's being consultative and she's being caring at the same time. So talk about working with that young actress and getting to the point of believability.
That is so interesting that you cite that, Julian, because, for me, that was really one, and I think it for Amy as well, that was one of the scenes in the script that I was like, I've got to do this. I've got to do this movie. And Julianne Lane, who you're talking about, who played Mia, was so present. She was so in it. And as exactly what you say, when I read the script, I was bawling my eyes out when I read that scene. But when it came to shooting it, I felt such a responsibility because in channeling Audrey to comfort and give her that anchor of heaven as Audrey saw it. She had such an ability to talk on a level to children. I mean, this is what I was told by so many people. So many people came up to Jimmy and I and were like, Audrey and Dan saved my life. We got to talk to adults who were children that were treated by them, and they were able to talk in real terms about what that experience was. And she just had, I think Dan did too, but like Audrey had a gift for talking to children in a matter of fact, comforting way. That scene encapsulates, I think, that was what was very special about her. And I agree with you, that scene is more moving because it has a courage to it. It's not indulgent. It has a real matter of fact courage to it, that scene, from both the characters.
Bravo, great answer. Well, they're giving me the wrap notice. I have a million other questions, but thank you for your time, both. A great film. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks, Julian.